your carry-on bag might be illegal. And no, this isn't clickbait. In 2025, the rules for what you can bring on board got sneakier than airline seat fees. And if you're not paying attention, your bag could get rejected faster than a budget seat request on Air Canada. From exploding power banks to suitcases with banned batteries, the skies have never been more rule-heavy. So before you pack that laptop, protein powder, and 4-in-1 camping tool, let's get into the new airline carry-on rules you need to know, or risk a very public TSA showdown. Power banks, the tiny time bombs. In January 2025, a power bank burst into flames inside an overhead bin on an Air Busan flight prepping for takeoff in South Korea. Within seconds, smoke filled the cabin, alarms went off, and over 170 passengers had to be evacuated via emergency slides. 7 people were injured. And get this, the battery was technically within the legal size limit. That incident wasn't just a fluke. It was the spark, literally, that triggered airlines worldwide to clamp down hard on battery regulations. Here's how it breaks down now. Anything over 160 watt-hours, banned. Like, full-stop banned. Not in carry-on, not in checked, not in your dreams. Between 100 and 160 watt-hours, you'll need airline approval, and you can only carry 2. Under 100, still okay, but only in carry-on. Power banks are now the most policed item in your bag. Pro tip, never, and I mean never, toss a power bank into your checked bag. That's how planes become YouTube fireball thumbnails. Next up, your smart suitcase might be smarter than you think. And that's exactly why it's getting banned. Smart luggage, the airport's favorite villain. That sleek USB charging suitcase with GPS and mood lighting? In 2025, it's a logistical landmine. If the battery isn't removable, your bag may be grounded, even if it's carry-on. The problem? Built-in lithium-ion batteries are fire risks. Airlines require they be easily detached. But here's the plot twist. Some airlines want to see manufacturer documentation proving the battery meets safety standards. Reddit is full of horror stories, where removable batteries still weren't enough because the staff didn't know the policy. Pro tip, choose smart bags with tool-free external battery compartments and clear safety labels. Screenshot or print the manual. And if your bag's battery can't be removed in 5 seconds flat, leave it home. Next, the liquid rule that refuses to die, the 100 milliliter. Liquid rule, still alive, still confusing. You heard 2024 was the year the liquid rule died, right? Yeah, that was fake news. UK airports briefly lifted the 100 milliliter cap thanks to CT scanner upgrades, only to walk it back after major security concerns. Now, airports like Heathrow, Aberdeen, and Newcastle are back to the good old 311 rule. And Europe? Still waiting on the tech rollout. Here's the confusing part. Some terminals have the tech, others don't. Some allow big bottles, others will confiscate your $80 face serum on site. And let's not forget the international domino effect. If you clear liquids at one airport but connect through another that doesn't have upgraded scanners, you might be forced to ditch everything, even if you pass security already. Pro tip, stick with less than 100 milliliter containers in a clear quart bag. Pack extras in checked luggage. And never trust a headline over a security agent with rubber gloves. Now entering turbulence, budget airlines and the shrinking carry-on scam. Budget airlines, the great carry-on shrink down. In 2025, budget airlines have turned bag sizing into a full-time trap. Size limits for free bags have dropped by up to 30%. If your bag doesn't slide into their metal sizer with room to spare, you're looking at an expensive gate fee, often higher than your ticket. And no, it doesn't matter if the same bag flew last month. Airlines change policies faster than seatbelt signs turn off. Travelers are reporting inconsistent enforcement too. Some get waved through, others get fined for millimeter violations. One passenger paid €70 for being 1 centimeter over the height limit. Pro tip, always check bag policies directly on the airline's website every time you book, save the dimensions. Pack for the strictest carrier if you're flying multiple legs. Next, let's talk about North America's most dramatic downgrade, Air Canada. Air Canada's basic economy, the bring nothing policy. Starting in January 2025, Air Canada redefined basic as bare minimum survival. You get one small personal item. That's it. No carry-on suitcase unless you're ready to cough up $35 for the first bag, $65 for the second, and no, seat selection is not included anymore. Since January 21st, even online check-in won't help you escape the middle seat by the bathroom unless you pay more. Reminder, North American carriers, Delta, United, are following suit, quietly testing similar restrictions. Smart tip. Sometimes standard economy ends up cheaper after fees. Always do the math before buying the cheapest ticket. Let's unbox some surprises, like stuff you didn't know was banned. Banned items you'd never expect. TSA's naughty list now includes a bunch of stuff you've probably packed before. Powders over 12 ounces, like protein, flour, or certain medications, equals high scrutiny. Mercury thermometers equals aviation hazard, they corrode aluminum. Toy swords, plastic weapons, and cosplay props equals instant confiscation. Knitting needles, tent poles, even camping cookware equals flagged or rejected. Why? Anything sharp, powdery, or weapon-shaped can either cause security confusion or actual safety risks. One woman lost her $200 tent kit because it included aluminum stakes. Pro tip, when in doubt, check the TSA "What can I bring?" list. And for international flights, check your arrival country's rules too. Don't be that person repacking socks in public. Let's talk weight. Weight restrictions are real now. Size isn't the only thing airlines are measuring. In 2025, weight restrictions for carry-ons are becoming a major stressor. Especially outside the US, expect 7 kilograms or 15 pounds for personal items, 10 kilograms or 22 pounds for carry-ons. Weigh-ins at the gate for budget airlines like Scoot, Jetstar, and even Norwegian. Inconsistent enforcement equals a gamble. North American airlines don't weigh often, but when flying international budget, count on it. Pro tip, get a digital luggage scale, weigh your bags at home, and wear your heaviest shoes or jacket. Yes, even if it makes you look like a traveling fashion disaster. Next, the personal item trap that catches more people than liquids. Personal item does not mean an extra bag. Anymore, your personal item must now be small enough to fit under the seat and light enough to avoid drama. We're talking 18 by 14 by 8 inches max for most airlines. Bringing a purse and a laptop bag? Bad idea. Most airlines now allow only one. And yes, they will make you combine them or check one at the gate. Oh, and some airlines enforce weight limits for personal items, around 5 to 7 kilograms. Exemptions: baby gear, medical equipment, CPAP, insulin, etc. Duty-free items, if sealed properly. Pro tip, choose a compartmentalized underseat bag that holds your tech, snacks, docks, and valuables. Think compact, organized, and airport-proof. Coming up, the tech rule that catches even frequent flyers off guard. Dead electronics equals no-go. If TSA or international security asks you to power on your electronics and your device is dead, you might be forced to check it or surrender it. This rule is ramping up in international airports, especially Asia and Europe, after concerns that inoperable devices could hide battery-based threats. This applies to laptops, tablets, cameras, drones, and power banks. Pro tip, charge everything the night before. Bring a backup portable charger under 100 watt-hours, and never pack a device you can't power on instantly. Last but not least, the hack that saves more trips than TSA pre-check. Screenshot everything, the ultimate travel hack. Before you fly, this is what you should screenshot: airline baggage policies, seat selection rules, power bank allowance, and any special exemptions, like medical gear or baby formula. Why? Gate agents and TSA agents don't always know their own updates. Having proof gives you leverage. Print a copy if your phone dies. One woman dodged a $150 gate fee because she showed a saved screenshot from the airline's site. No arguing required. Bonus, add the airline's customer service number to your contacts, just in case. If this helped you pack smarter, dodge fees, and save a meltdown at the gate, give us a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because these rules, they're changing faster than your seat assignment. Until next time, pack sharp, travel smarter, and may your carry-on always pass the sizer test on the first try.